InvestorIdeas.com podcast. Good afternoon and welcome to another InvestorIdeas.com podcast, looking at cannabis news, stocks to watch, as well as insight from thought leaders and experts. Today we're looking at announcements from Green Organic Dutchman Limited, trading on the TSX as TGOD, ICC Labs Incorporated, trading on the TSX Venture as ICC, Scythian Biosciences Corporation, trading on the TSX Venture as SCYB, Crop Infrastructure Corporation, trading on the CSE under Crop, MYM Nutraceuticals Inc., trading on the CSE as MYM, and Marifarm Ventures Incorporated, trading on the CSE under MDM. Cannabis stocks were generally trading up today due to various company announcements as well as a report from Deloitte. Stocks like MDM trading up at 50 cents, MYM at $1.40, and TGOD up at $7.09. Deloitte reported that Canadians are expected to spend as much as $7.17 billion on cannabis products in 2019 and increase their overall consumption by up to 35% once recreational cannabis is legalized later this year. Legal recreational cannabis sales could generate up to $4.34 billion in sales, according for more than half of the total cannabis sales, says Deloitte, but the illegal market could still be worth $1 billion a year. First, looking at Green Organic Dutchman Limited, who announced that it's entered into an engagement letter with Canaccord Genuity Corporation, acting as a co-lead underwriter and sole bookrunner on behalf of a syndicate of underwriters, including PI Financial Corporation and Mackey Research Capital Corporation, in which the underwriters have agreed to purchase 3.9 million special warrants of the company at a price of $6.40 for gross proceeds of approximately $25 million. Closing of the offering is expected to occur on June 26th this year. Next, ICC Labs Incorporated announced that it's entered into a pre-sale agreement with Colombia-based company Hellesing Industries to supply CBD and THC derivatives for medicinal purposes in Colombia. Colombia is the third country in Latin America market where ICC Labs has now taken steps to commence sales after Mexico and Brazil, opening up a large potential markets with a total population of approximately 380 million people. As well, construction continues as planned on the 124,000 square foot Colombian cannabis cultivation greenhouse, which is expected to be completed later in June this year. Scythian Biosciences Corporation announced that the company will be changing its name from Scythian Biosciences Corporation to Sol Global Investment Corp. The company will put the name change resolution before its shareholders at its next scheduled annual general meeting, which is expected sometime in August this year. The name change is also subject to approval by the TSX Venture Exchange. Next, looking at Crop Infrastructure Corporation, who announced that it's entered into a membership purchase agreement dated June 4th, 2018, with Wheeler Park Properties, LLC, a Washington State limited liability company. Crop has agreed to advance up to $2.5 million to the park for equipment purchases and retrofit upgrades of the licensed cannabis greenhouse complex in return for a 30% interest. The greenhouse facility has 5 flowering bays that are designed to yield tenant growers over 10,000 pounds of high-quality cannabis on an annual basis. MYM Nutraceuticals Incorporated announced that it's finalized the purchase of 329 acres in the township of Wheaton, Quebec, to build its 1.5 million square foot state-of-the-art medicinal cannabis greenhouse facility. In addition to the greenhouse facility, the project will include the multi-purpose Canna-Center complex that will house a museum, auditorium, learning center, restaurant, bookstore, hotel, and cannabis research and innovation center. These projects will both generate revenue for the company and serve as a meeting place and sharing center for the benefit of cannabis research and development. Finally, Marifarm Ventures Incorporated reported that the mandatory 72-hour testing of its environmental control equipment in Las Vegas, Nevada, as reported in the news release on May 24th this year, has been completed successfully. Concluding the test was the final inspections of all electrical connections, equipment mounting controls, and system wiring to assure that all the work has been completed to meet the requirements for the final building code inspection. Potcasts is now a certified word trademark on the blockchain through Cognate Incorporated CM certification. If you'd like to be a guest or sponsor of this podcast, please contact InvestorIdeas.com. Investor Ideas reminds all listeners to read our disclaimers and disclosures on the InvestorIdeas.com website, and this podcast is not an endorsement to buy products or services or securities. Investors are reminded all investment involves risk and possible loss of investment.